Hi everybody, this is Tammy with week 3 of the Christmas gift, and I'm going to be journaling on peace. And our verse reference is Luke 2:13 through 15, I believe. I'll double check that when I actually get started. I'll be journaling in GoodNotes today. I did Procreate last week, so we're going to kind of do some journaling into GoodNotes this week. And the first thing I did was I saved the image for the piece. I think it's like the second page of the stickers. So what I did is it's in my photos. So I'm going to go to Magic Eraser and I'm going to tap on it. And I am going to crop it just a little bit so I don't have that dark line. I'm going to click Done. Then I'm going to tap my wand and I'm going to kind of play around for a minute. But I'm going to go down to about a 10, tap Color, change this to a transparent background, then tap on the paper, and then see if that got everything. Kind of hard to tell like this, but I'm going to make the background black, and that should give me any idea of, and it looks like it got all of the white color that I want off of there. So what I'm going to do is hit the checkbox in the top right corner, then the square with the arrow, and I'm going to save that to my photos. All right, so we are now done with Magic Eraser. And last week, I showed you how to use Ibis Paint 10 to take the background out of the verses so that it's just black and white. And I have it saved, so I'm not going to go through that process again. Just know that I'm going to be using it in GoodNotes. So now that I'm done with Magic Eraser, let's go over into GoodNotes. And I'm opened up my digital notebook from the journaling corner. And I am going to, first of all, I'm going to make sure that I have the line through the pencil so that I know I can edit it. Then I'm going to tap on the photo button. Oh, well, I tapped it one time too many. And I want to add that picture that we just took the background out of. And as you can see the line through there, so you know that we've got the right one. And I'm going to just have to remember that whatever you place down first will be the layer that's on the bottom. So I think I'm going to move this to the side, just taking my pencil and just kind of drag it over. Then I'm going to go back to my photos, and I'm going to find the page that's the black and white verse selection right there. And we're going to, actually that one didn't save it as a PNG. So and it may be because it's already uploaded to the cloud. So I may have to take y'all and walk you back through making it a PNG because it looks like, yeah. So pause for a minute. We've got our picture there. So let's get out of here and we're going to go into Ibis Paint. And since it's already done, I'm going to go to my gallery and see if I left it there, which it's right here. So I'm going to tap on it. Yeah, and I'm going to click Edit. And then I'm going to Magic Wand, tap, go to Eraser. Then I'm going to just, well, I don't need that big. Yeah, maybe I do. We'll make it bigger. And then just kind of go through here, see if this is working, because for some reason it doesn't look right. Okay, so ignore that. Back to the drawing board, back to my gallery. And the only thing about Ibis is that you have to sit through ads, but it's okay because it makes it free. So let's select this, and we're going to delete it. And we're going to go back in and go back to your main screen, hit plus. We're going to import picture. And let's go find, there we go. There's the one with the color. But we're going to extract line drawings. We're going to hit that one and click the green arrow. So now we have our page again. Hit the magic wand, tap on it, and you see all the little squiggly dots. Then we're going to go to down to your layers in the bottom right, and I'm going to change it to where it's a light background so I can kind of see when things get done. Then I'm going to grab the eraser, and I'm just going to go through here, and we're going to just swipe the eraser all over the page, make sure we don't miss anything. Then we're going to go back to Magic Wand, tap on the square in the bottom right there, and hit your arrow, save as transparent PNG. Okay, then I'm going to go back to my gallery, but that should have saved it. So to double check, I'm going to go over to Good Notes. I'm going to go into my photos, and I'm going to click on it. Okay, I think I forgot a step. Go back to Ibis, close that out. Now we're going to hit my box with the arrow. That's what I forgot a step. Transparent PNG. That saves it. Now save image. All right. So hopefully, you can back this up and rewind that. Sometimes I just forget a step. My brain just goes out. It checks out for a minute. So let's go back to Good Notes, Photos, and then we should be able to tap on it. And as you can see, we got the right transparent one, so because you can see the flowers through it. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take and I'm going to hit the dotted line so I get the menu bar. I'm going to hit crop. I'm going to choose the rectangle just because it's easy enough to do. And then you just move your squares till you have your selection. Click done. And our verse was Luke 2, 13 through 15. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among those with whom he is pleased. When the angels went away from them into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, Let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us. So just whatever size, well, I didn't want to duplicate that. Let's just make it a little smaller for now. And again, we're going to X that out. And because I'm not 100% sure exactly where I want to put it. Because I don't really want it in the center because you don't, that just kind of, but do I want it down here on this side of the page, which I might. So we're going to tap now on the other picture, move it. Now, what I may, I'm going to hit the dotted line so I get the menu again, go to crop, and this time I'm going to do freehand, and I'm pretty sure I want this big wreath here in the center, so I'm going to draw a line around it, click done, and there's my wreath, and I'm going to put it maybe in the center of the page, a little bit bigger, and really quick I'm going to go back over here to this one, and I'm going to kind of center it a little bit too. All right, now we're going to go into the photos again, click our picture again, tap to get the menu, and we're going to crop it. And let's see, let's take a couple of these berry looking leaves. Well, that one, and done. And then we're going to just kind of shrink it a little bit. And I think what I want to do is kind of block off my verse over there. And I'm going to tap it and hold it. And I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to tap my pencil on it. And I'm going to hit paste. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. So hit undo. And let's just go back in. And, because you're supposed to, if I do it right. No, hold on. Hold it long enough. No. I don't know, y'all. I'm still learning. Sometimes Good Notes gets me. So you know what? Let's just go back to our photo. And we're going to go grab that photo again. Hit crop. And let's just go grab another one. Make sure we don't get any of those words at the bottom. Hit done. Resize it. And sometimes I'll just take and slide it over just a little bit and see if I need to adjust it anymore. To see if, okay, that looks like it's probably about the same size. So I'm going to take and maybe put this one down in the corner. I'm going to move this one up. Okay. I don't know. I'm still working on that one. I'm thinking on that. So basically, when you're in GoodNotes, you just have to figure out how you want your, what you want to include. And I think maybe I'm going to go with this little section right here. And let's click done. And it may be a little too much to have the big wreath and, yeah, I don't. So I think, I'm going to take that one back off. I like that one. I wonder if I copy it and then use my finger and then hit paste. There we go. That did it. And I think, though, I'm going to move it down here to the bottom. And that way they kind of like angled off at each other. So I'm going to go tap on the one at the bottom till I get the menu. I'm going to hit copy, tap my finger on the page, hit paste, and let's slide it over a little bit to the corner. I'm going to look, see if that's, the same size. So I'm going to put that up there in the corner. Take this one and we'll move it up to the corner. Tap this one and move it, move it down a little bit. And then with my wreath, I think what I'm going to do, pull it up a little so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, but I don't really want it going completely off the page. But I'm going to try to center it. Okay. And then I'm going to get the picture one more time. Hit the lines, hit crop. And I think what I may do is I'm going to get the words, the gift of peace. Click done. And that's kind of big, so let's adjust the size a little bit. Oops, grab it. Maybe put it there on top of that. Take it off and look for a minute. Okay, I'm going to take my wreath. I'm going to pull it down to the bottom just a bit to give me some space between. And like I said, you can always just grab it, play around with it until you're happy with the way it looks. Because we have our verse and we have some decorations. And I kind of like that. It's a very simple page, but it's very, it does the purpose. We read the word, we studied the word, we thought about it, and this to me is a peaceful page. So I'm going to go over now and click my text box, and I'm going to just leave it where it's at, and I'm going to tap on here so I get a text box, and then I am going to put in December. And the 11th is actually the day this will go up, so I'm going to go ahead and just write that on the date. And then I'm going to grab the little blue dots, and I'm going to just kind of trying to figure out where I want to put it, where it's still there, but it's not necessarily interfering with my picture. And you know what? In this case, I may actually just drag it down here to the bottom by the journaling corner and make sure everything looks really nice. And I kind of like that. And so now what I want to do is I'm going to go and make sure that I took it where it's got the circle, so now I can't accidentally hit something on it and mess it up before I get ready to save it. So what I want to do now is I'm going to tap the square with the arrow. I'm going to export the page as an image, hit export, and it takes it just a few minutes, maybe longer. It's internet connection, I guess, is being a little slow. It doesn't usually take this long. All right, I'm going to X out of that for a minute if it'll let me. It may not let me. It's almost like it's hung. Not a good thing to happen. All right, you know what? I'm going to back out of that for a minute. I'm going to close down some of these things that I've got open. And then I'll go back into it, and maybe it was just an issue with having too many things open. So let's go. Oh, it didn't save it. Yes, it did. There it goes. Now let's go back up in here. You know what? Let's go check my photos to see if it's in the photos. Or if I need to go through the whole export. Nope, I'm going to have to export it again. But that's okay. At least it's not hung. Go back into it. And export the page as an image. There we go. Now give me the choice. Save image. All right. And that should put it in my photos. And it did. So I'm good to go when it's time to actually post the picture. So I hope that helped to show that journaling inside of GoodNotes is not that hard. You just have to remember that whatever layer you put on first is going to be your bottom layer. You can't rearrange your layers like you can over in Procreate. But if you wanted a simple, you know, just easy way to do it, then this would do. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section of the video, and I will be happy to look them over and get you guys an answer, or you ladies. But I thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a blessed week, and I will see you guys again next week. Thanks.